going.
Oh, hi guys.
Hello. It almost caught me talking to myself. Hi, Debs. Yeah, Carol's got a new laptop. Exciting. Well, I hate having a new laptop actually, but like you say, when you get a new one, you realise how decrepit the old one was, don't you?
Well, you really hate getting rid of old ones because
I do. I have an emotional attachment to things. Yeah, well, it's something.
She hates it when I tell her laptop how bad it is. Like,
I know.
it can
I have to put my hand
me.
over its ears. Hey, Ruthie. Oh. Yeah, Linda, luckily, Linda's got a techie friend to help her get it all set up and everything. I've got you, haven't I? I don't know what I'd do otherwise. Hey, Linda. Hey, Shelley. Yeah. I think I've said hello to everybody else who's here already. We've got to say hello to B, who is working and lurking.
Hey,
so
B.
she listens in, but she can't because she's busy. So, hi, Jen. Okay. I'm actually. Oh, I've got a really stiffy nose today. I'm going to be doing my emotional support chicken today. I've got the body and the head all done. I've just got to do the beak, and then the kind of tummy panel, and stitch it all together. Just throw my wool on the floor.
Well,
lovely to see you, Jan. Hey, Cindy. Oh, I was just talking about you this morning, Cindy. I was recording a video and flicking through the Facebook page on the video and looking at the hearts you'd made. There's some lovely hearts being made already. And Cindy's was the photo that I chose to go up on the banner in the Facebook group this time. Hey, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn.
Oh,
must be all that horrible cold weather you've been having.
I had to look up what 81 degrees or whatever it was that when she said it, they're having a cold snap and it's 27 degrees in our language. Hey, Jax. And Sue, hello.
Hey, Sue.
Right, I'm going to...
How's your ankle doing,
reveal
Sue?
my visage. Oh, yeah, I heard you had a fall. Oh, you're very welcome, Cindy. They were very inspiring. Oh. And tell you what, twisting your ankle like that is really painful, isn't it? Hi, Karen. You did. Have you got your phone on the side or something? That's what a lot of people do, Karen. Oh. They were so inspiring, your hearts, Cindy. They really were. And the ones, well, actually, there's quite a few already being shown there, and they're all really different. And all I saw Tori's this morning, and Maggie Morris, she's just sending hearts out and not wanting any in return, which is really nice of her. Oh, well, it's a good excuse to sit here and chill out with us, Dawn. Right, I'm going to reveal my visage. Brace yourselves.
Glad to hear it, Sue. Hey, look who it is.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, I suppose that could have gone a lot worse if the thing you stood on was at the top of the stairs rather than the bottom.
Yeah. That's nasty then when you do your ankle like that. I twisted my ankle like years ago wearing too high heels back in the... I haven't worn heels for donkey's years. And I've never got... And that ankle is still weak now. I'm going to go onto my split screen. She's been a bit sniffy today. Look, it's my emotional check-in. I'm really happy with this pattern. So this is the crochet version I'm doing. And what I like about it is the way they shape. It's so clever how they do it. It shapes itself. So that isn't just flat. That's kind of rounded. So it'll plump out nicely when I stuff it. This is the pattern I got from... I ought to put this pattern on the... I'll put it in the description box afterwards. I did put it in the live stream follow along on Discord last time. This is the one from the Knitting Tree LA, I think they're called. They're in LA, funny enough. They do a knitted version and a crochet version. It is £6 for the pattern, but I just thought it was worth it. I thought it was a really nice...
I mean, it is a complicated pattern, isn't it?
It's not difficult, though. It is all just...
No, you just need to pay attention.
Yeah. It's all just what they call single crochet. I call double crochet in UK terms. And then a few like slip stitches and things. But yeah, you just have to make sure you actually read what they say and do what they say, not what you think they're going to say. So like, for example, they'll say, come to the end of a row turn, chain one, and then do whatever. And then sometimes they don't say chain one, and you might think, oh, that's a misprint, they've forgotten to put chain one. I'll chain one and carry on. No, don't. If they don't say chain one, don't chain one, because it's one of the ways that they kind of smooth out the curves and stuff. So I found that quite often it was unexpected. You know, sometimes you'll go part way along a row and then turn back, and another time you'll go right the way all across. So as long as you pay attention, it's not difficult in the way that some of the more complicated kind of lacy patterns and things like that are complicated. And it's quite nicely constructed. Yeah. So now I've got to pick up these stitches along here and do the beak. And I've done this using the wool that Liz sent me. So she had it left over. She had a sock box from Stitch Kit back in January. Sockuary. As it was for many of us. And this is the wool that Liz had, and she knitted her socks and then she sent me her leftover wool. So there were several balls of this, so she got loads in that box. So I've used all but 2. This is what's left out of 2 of these balls. Love this wool. And the pattern calls for using several different colours, and you join in several different colours, and then you've got to weave all the ends in and stuff, whereas with this, of course, you get all the different colours, no ends to mess about with. So yeah, I've used 2. I've still got the tummy bit to do, which I could do in a contrast rather than use more of this, and then I could get another chicken out of, because I've still got a couple more balls. There was loads. What are you laughing at? That's your rude laugh.
What do you think I'm laughing at?
Me?
Usually, yes, but you said a couple more balls.
Oh, God. It's Deb's saying, what yarn is it? I'll hold it up a bit closer. Adriaphil Knit Coll. I think there are different colourways and things. Oh, I love the rainbow colours of this. Beautiful. Yeah. I love the yarn that I got in my box as well, but it's the rainbow colours of this one that really called to me. Now, let me see if I'm missing one. Hi, Elaine, and Granny Sue, and Wendy. I think I've caught everybody else. Yes, I think so. I don't think I've missed anyone. If I have, hello. And hello to, I know Rachel from Stitch Kit is here, so hello to Rachel and the knitters and natterers at Stitch Kit, because they have their knit and natter afternoon on Wednesday, so apparently they often watch in. And I know Rachel was here and said hello earlier on. So hello, knitters and natterers at Stitch Kit. Oh. Haven't been drawing anything for 3 bits. It's probably because you've been feeling poorly, Dawn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get some colours out. They're here. Hello.
Yeah. And Linda, I have the same problem because my chain tends to be quite an angry tension. So, you know, it's difficult to tell what is the stitch part I'm meant to be putting my thing through next.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's probably worth doing something with a bigger hook and a chunkier yarn first to get like into the habit of it.
Get the hang of it.
I can do it without even looking now if it's a basic, back and forth thing.
Well, whereas I haven't been looking.
Whereas I've never been that confident with knitting, but with crochet I feel really comfortable. Is that 2 in my sick box? Did you mean sock box, Alison?
I hope so.
I hope, Rachel, you haven't been sending out sick boxes.
Beautiful multicoloured sick.
Melissa breaks because of the cast. I don't know. Oh, the cast. Yes, sorry. Yes. Cast on the wrist. Yes, you can't do too much at a time.
Yes, that would be unpleasant.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to take it easy. Yeah, I'm so pleased with the shape of this chicken. Oh, and for anybody that didn't see the photo, last week I was knitting my bunnies, wasn't I? I think. Anyway, I finished them.
Maybe.
So I showed the turtle and the big bunny that was the main project in the box. But I was also doing. And I did the turtle. Did I show? Yeah, I showed the turtle, didn't I?
You did.
But I was in the middle of doing the bunnies, and I finished them now. Whoops. Well, actually, I haven't put faces on them. But I quite like them without faces. I don't know. So these are going to be
creepy.
These are going to be going out for the giveaway in April, in time for whenever the first Saturday of April falls. Let's have a look. When does it fall? The 5th of April. What's my brother's birthday?
Mm-hmm.
So those and the big bunny, Snuggle Bunny, in the little kit bag, will all be going out as a giveaway. So I've got 2 questions. Do I put the faces on, or I could let whoever gets them could put their own face on, couldn't they? I'm afraid of ruining them by doing the faces badly.
Well, one thing you could do is do the faces kind of like little badges on pins, so they could be replaced. You know, detachable faces, so you have interchangeable
so
eyes or whatever.
Like Mr. Potato Head, but...
Or like the thing I sent you with someone putting little faces over their cat.
On the cat! Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah.
I'll put that in the live stream follow along so I can show people in a minute, Tom.
Yeah,
if it'll run it on here. It wouldn't do a film last time. So yeah, I've got 2. So do I put the faces on? Oh look, I made the boy's tail bigger than the girl's tail. I made the tail up though, it wasn't in the pattern, but and the other thing is, I don't know if I should split them up. Do I send them out as a pair? Do I give them away as a pair, or
so they don't get lonely?
Or 2 separate ones? I know, I'm a bit
a bit weird.
Let's have a poll.
We've already got some handsome cats.
Start a poll.
In the live stream, follow along.
Split. I'm going to put split the twins or not. Split the twins? Question mark. Split the twin bunnies. Twin bunnies for the giveaway.
Separate, more chance of winning. Good point.
Okay. You decide, guys. I'll leave this going for a bit.
Hey, Mandy.
Yes or
she
no?
She is a bit weird, yes.
Hi, Mandy. Runs in the family.
Let's be honest, she's more than a bit weird.
They are twins. They are twins.
Hey, Janet.
I could ask, that is a good idea for that part of it, Debs. I can say, whoever wins it, I can say, would you like me to send it to you faceless so you can give it your own personality, or would you like me to do a face for you? Why have you gone all Spanish, Mandy? Hola!
Not all Spanish, one single word.
Hey, Janet! What's that? Tom? What did you say?
All Spanish, one single word.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Viv. Right. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna actually do something now. So leave my chickens there going. So I've still got. If I did the tummy of this in a contrasting yarn.
Jan.
And even if I don't actually, I've probably still got how many. Let me just see how many balls I've got left a minute. Not funny, Tom.
It's a funny word every time.
Actually, it's only one. I've only got one. Oh no, one left and that one. Yeah,
I've got a song about someone who only had one.
Hitler. There's only. No, we're not going to go into that this time. It's a comedy sketch.
Oh dear.
Keep the bunnies together. Have you voted, Mandy? Have you voted? Good bunny, bad bunny. Yeah, they kind of. I know it would give people more. There would be more chance of winning if there were 2. I just kind of. Yeah, what's everyone working on? That's a good question.
I voted for split the bunnies up just so I know it would upset you.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore one vote.
Because I'm a terrible person.
The vote, Jan, is whether or not. So these 2 little bunnies, and the big one actually, but these 2 are going in the giveaway on the 5th of April, so they'll go out in time for Easter. Do I split them up? Do I make them 2 separate prizes, or do I keep them together because they're kind of twins? The other thing about putting the faces on is I didn't have safety eyes the right size for them, so they would be like just stitched eyes, because just in case someone's giving them to a child, I
guess stitches are safe,
can't
aren't
use
they?
Buttons would look cute, but
well, not everyone would agree that buttons look cute.
No, some people would be spooked out. Yeah, well, and yeah, there's one particular person who would hate that. Yeah, keep together.
Yeah.
Make sure you vote. Make sure you vote, Jan. No, it's 60%. It's only 60% though. Scandi owl bodies alternating with giveaway hearts. Oh, Sue's doing all these lovely giveaway things. You're going to put them in. Did you say you're going to put them inside books or something? Funny soon, just as kind of random acts of kindness to give away. It's really sweet. I'd be so made up if I found something like that. Right, now what do I need to? I've got to start a new piece now. Beak. I've got some really bright yellow colour to use for the beak.
Ooh, Dawn's got her paints out.
Oh. That'll do you good, a bit of colour, Dawn.
Looks like we've got a giraffe coming.
Should I go in and have a look in the Discord thing yet before I start this?
You certainly could, yeah. There's a few things there to look at.
Let's have a look then. So if you're in our Discord community, you can go into the live stream follow along room and show us a picture of what you're doing, or your cat on your lap, or your cup of coffee, whatever you like. If you aren't a member, click on that link that Tom's just posted there, and you can join us. You can also, if you don't want to join Discord, you can share what your pictures of your projects that you're working on during the live in the Facebook group, but I can't look at that during the live because it's too much to set up. But we can have a Discord peek. Hang on.
Yeah, we're always happy to see cats, or I guess dogs.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's go back to where we left off last time. Good morning, Dawn. Can you see that all right, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Snoppy's been doing some amazing collages in here. Oh, that's come out upside down, Snoppy. I've got to stand on my head to look at that.
Ow.
That's so beautiful, that imagery that you're using. Oh, do you know, I love collage. It reminds me how much I do love to do a bit of collage. I must do some soon. Oh, Ruby and Baxter, 8 months old today. They're twins. You see, you wouldn't split them up, would you? Let's have a big one. She's so beautiful. She looks like she knows how beautiful she is. Like those almond eyes. Yeah. He just looks slightly less sure of himself, Baxter. He's a handsome boy. And what's this? Sue's being watched. Oh, is it a squirrel? Was it a cat? I can't see. Oh, it won't go big. Let me see if I can make it go big.
It's a cheeky squirrel clearing the leaves out of my gutters on my carriage.
That's really useful to be asking for payment next.
Yeah.
That thing they do with their tail, they're marking their territory, aren't they? I think, when they do that.
Oh, now I think they know that I'm filming.
I miss watching the squirrels at our old house.
Yeah, there were loads of them.
Bye, Mr. Squirrel. Yeah, I really used to enjoy watching them.
The walnut trees.
Oh, look at this. Is the thing that Tom sent. It's so funny. Look at this.
Not my video, obviously, but...
Oh. I think that's so clever.
Yeah.
Let's do this one. Love it. I love it. It's a very patient cat.
Yeah.
One more look. Oh dear. Dawn is working on painting a drawing. So you've done the drawing and now you're going to start painting. Oh, lovely. Is that giraffe? Yeah. Oh, you'll feel better for doing a bit of that, Dawn, won't you? Do you know, I love to see a desk all set out like that, all ready to play. With me, within 5 minutes, it's a complete tip. But
With me, it's a complete tip several
before
weeks before I start.
Yeah. See, Johnny would love that paint palette you got there, Dawn, whereas mine would be a complete mess. That would get that. I remember him shuddering at the state of my paint palette at some point.
Yeah, not surprised.
Yeah. That's a nice, tidy, clean paint palette, that is. Oh, wrong.
I found the way to keep my paint palette clean is by never using it.
Oh, that's pretty colours. Is that Nikki? Yeah. What lovely colours, Nikki. Gorgeous. Is that fair? Is it Fair Isle? What very, is that Fair Isle? It's Fair Isle Effect anyway. Gorgeous. Oh yeah, it says my second leg warmer in Fair Isle.
Yeah, right there.
Bit of a clue there.
Giveaway.
Oh, look at this, the rooster. That's Jan. Cool, he's handsome. Oh. That's a lovely design, isn't it? You know, it's lovely to stitch into, but it would also be lovely to just like doodle into as well.
All I'm doing is thinking of another name for a rooster.
Ah, yes.
Lovely big one.
Deb's just putting something in. Let's look at that before we go. Ooh. Hey, impressive. Sewing the sleeves. Wow. I love that colour combo. Oh, see, look, my sewing together, I ribbon things with my sewing up. I need to practice it more.
You need to make more things.
Did you block that and everything, Deb, as well? The purple one isn't yours.
So was it soaking wet and gross for days afterwards?
Well, I ended up putting it through a spinner, didn't I?
Yeah, it worked.
Farty forks. Oh, pretty. Here's a heart. Here's another heart somebody's working on.
Ooh.
That's one of the things I love to do, like stitching into the pattern that's printed on the fabric. I could just sit and do that for hours and hours. So absorbing. That's really pretty.
We need a community where we can make and swap hearts with other people.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, why's no one doing that?
If only someone had thought of that. Right, now, how do I do this? Attach yellow yarn on right side of work. Okay. That's the right side.
Wait, Carol, desks are meant to have a top to them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I was not aware of that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I should have 15 stitches here. Well, I've got 15.
I've heard people talk of floors as well. I'm
yeah,
sure
some
they
people
exist
can see their
something stopping
carpets
them
and
from falling
everything.
to the room below, but yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah.
I'm just a good renter. I'm protecting my carpet under a layer of mess.
I sometimes worry, and Tom laughs at me, but I worry about the weight of stuff I've got in this room, because paper and fabric weigh a lot, don't they? Aside from me, or like recording equipment, the weight of this furniture alone. And I do sometimes worry that I'm going to come straight down through the floor and land in the dining room below.
Yeah, I don't think you weigh a lot compared to like the roof, though.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, that's true. And
on the scale of what walls are holding up.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're external walls, aren't they?
Yeah, and your stuff is all aligned round an external wall. Most of your heavy stuff.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
A laptop instead of a PC, yeah. Yeah, a lot of my space is dedicated to a PC.
Yeah, I've got this is the PC that I spend most of the time on up here, but I do all my recording and everything as well. But I've got a laptop downstairs, but it's very slow now, and it overheats really fast. It overheats quicker than it does anything else.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be late. I wouldn't be late. I'd be like, hello, I'm here. Where's my dinner? Craft room crashes all around me. I always wanted everything all in one place.
Problem is you can't be late because you're the one cooking it.
Do you know what? Ever since Carol mentioned earlier on, before we even went live, that she's making lemon drizzle cake and muffins, and I just could so murder a lemon drizzle cake.
Well, didn't I also see mention of it being keto because of diabetes?
Oh. How do you make a lemon drizzle cake?
The offer of a recipe was made.
Oh, I missed that. Yes, please, Carol. I'd love the recipe. Well, once you're in Discord, you'll be able to just pop that recipe in the live stream follow along. But I know we've connected on by Facebook Messenger and by email, I believe. Anyway, so yes, please, to the recipe. Lemon drizzle cake I wouldn't have to feel so guilty about. Would be marvellous.
And that I would be able to help you eat as well. Not that I didn't help you eat the lemon drizzle cake that wasn't keto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I was doing my bit to help, you know. One does what one must when cake is involved.
You're a hero where cake is concerned.
I will guzzle a cake.
Right, I've got to do that
Doctor bakes
5
everything
times.
gluten and dairy free in their lush. Well.
Yeah, I think you do get some really nice cakes and things, don't you now? I just think sometimes you just got to think when something has to be whatever free, it can't be like, you know, I liked sponge cake or the kind of bread you're used to or whatever. It's just got to be slightly different. And that's, you know, I've had some really lovely,
different isn't
moist
necessarily bad.
Yeah, kind of dessert cakes and things that are all free from this, that and the other. Yeah.
What was that orange one that you made before a few times?
Oh yeah, that was... I must have kept the recipe for that. It was...
Barely even a cake at all, but it was very nice.
Was it... I think it was fat-free and sugar-free. And you boiled a whole orange and mixed that in with... God, I can't remember now. Almonds were in it. I mean, to be fair, it's not fat-free if it's got almonds in. But it didn't have, like, oil or butter or anything. But, I mean, almonds have obviously got oil, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dairy. And it was the most gorgeous, moist, orangey, like a dessert cake. It was quite a dense cake. Absolutely delicious. I made it the first time because Uncle Ian couldn't have normal, because I made it when they were coming over one time. And then made it a few... It's a bit of a faff to make.
Yeah.
I think it must have had eggs in, because I seem to remember... I'm going to have to dig out the recipe. I seem to remember having to whisk up egg whites and fold it in. And but I might be getting that confused with a different recipe. I'm not sure. Now I've lost my place now, see. Doesn't take much.
See?
All I've got to do is...
lost your neighbour with his motorbike.
Oh, God. You can hear it, can you? Oh.
Wum, wum, wum. Got to make sure it's working.
Oh.
He's using it as a substitute for something he hasn't got, so it's got to be working.
Yes.
I have not done so for a few days, Dawn, because... last time I saw her was on Sunday, but believe me, I patted her head on Sunday.
Yes, he never misses an opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Almonds are a healthy fat. I mean, compared to like bacon grease, definitely.
Yeah, compared to the butter I would put in otherwise. Yeah.
Actually, I've got some bacon grease. I could try making a cake with that.
Well, there is a thing called lardy cake, which is quite popular in Cornwall, which I always hated because it tastes of animal fat. Not that I don't eat, but I don't want a cake tasting of animal.
It did have an animal-y aftertaste.
It tasted like lard. It just tasted like...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and not in a nice way.
I like the texture, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
hey,
Dawn,
Sally.
since it's your lucky charm, I'll make sure I pat her head again on Friday when I see her.
How's it bringing you luck? You're now sick with a cold. Maybe you got karma for that.
Yeah.
First 2 rows of my beak done. Yeah, I found this quite an interesting, entertaining pattern to crochet. You know, it was enough. Whoops, it was enough to keep me interested, but not difficult. You know.
Oh, Dawn won a bag and a pencil pouch. Well, in that case, I'll definitely pat her more. If I thoroughly pat her head and you buy a lottery ticket,
because there is always a chance that it's absolutely nothing to do with him patting my head, Dawn.
But just in case it's not completely a coincidence, then...
Becky XL gluten-free recipes. Mm. Of course, you have got another prize on the way to you now. Oh, no, that's what she's talking about, isn't it? A bag and a pencil pouch. Yeah.
Let's see. Pencil
pouch didn't twig, because to me it wasn't a pencil pouch, but it will be perfect for pencils.
Yes.
Yeah. But yes, they are on the way. Bit worried. I sent something to Ellen in Australia weeks ago now, and she's not had it. Yeah. She's going off to a post office today to chase it up. See, Mandy, my sister Mandy, who's here somewhere, she's only down in Cornwall. I sent something to her before Christmas and that went astray, so...
Yeah, it doesn't have to go far to disappear, does it?
I paid extra to have it tracked, but it did us no good whatsoever. All they could do was tell us where the tracking said it was, which was a lie. The proof of delivery picture was just blank red rectangle. So,
I don't think that counts as proof.
No.
That's proof of red.
To me, you know, like the proof that the delivery driver the other day, I had a parcel from... what's that one? It's not Hermes anymore. It's... Anyway, one of the couriers, their proof of delivery is it's a picture of my feet in my doorway with the parcel. You know? Yeah, I can't deny
to
that.
The Shire. Frodo has received your package.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing, Dawn? Imagine if you won the lottery and you could come over for a visit to England. We could all get together.
You'd have to wrap up
Wouldn't that be
if
good?
you're going to visit, Dawn.
Every, that's it.
Every,
Yeah, see, they emailed me to say when they were going to deliver. They delivered in the time they said, because Hermes for a while had quite a bad reputation, but they seem to have really turned it around. And for big parcels like this one was, it's certainly more economical than in many other ways. But they take a picture of you holding the parcel. Or in my case, I couldn't hold it up, so it's by my feet. Hey, Shorts. Happy time zone.
Hey, Shorts.
I missed anybody? I don't think so. Right, okay, I'm on to row 3. Woohoo! 2 rows completed. Shorts, bet you can't guess what I'm making from that. That's a challenge. Also, you have to vote. Oh, look, the no vote is going down. Oh, we're almost half and half now. So the poll, you can see there, guys, is these little bunnies are being given away at the next monthly live stream, the next Arty Farty Party, which is the 5th of April. My question is, do I split them up and make them 2 separate prizes, or do I keep them together and send them as twins? Yes or no? Vote in the poll. Did you have a good haircut, Churn Dash? I'm getting quite good at not saying people's names now, aren't I?
Yeah.
My mum's village, a courier took a picture of the item on the doorstep and then picked it up and took it with them. No!
Yeah. That's the problem when you have these things where it's just like anyone can deliver for example.
Oh, wow.
You don't have someone who's got a job to worry about losing so much, so they can just steal. You know, if a postie starts stealing stuff, patterns will be noticed, but when it's just anyone with a car can do the delivery,
it's harder to
there's
track.
Always the risk. I had like £70 worth of shopping disappear from Deliveroo before because they pretended to deliver and then just left with my shopping.
I'm sure eventually they will realise if the same driver is getting reported in that way.
Yeah,
They must
and I
have
did
it
get
on
my
there.
money back.
Yeah, it's just a pain in the bum when it's meant to be a convenient service,
Well,
isn't
I
it?
kind of needed the food, you know.
Yeah, that too. Yes, it is indeed. It's a conservatory. No, it's a chicken, actually. It's a chicken.
Knitting the east wing.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you, Carol. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button, please. Well,
what
unless
if I
you
don't like
hate
the
it.
stream?
If you don't like it, hit the unlike button, because it's still interaction.
Okay.
I think it
I've
still
hit a thumbs
counts.
down.
Don't. Now later on, I'll look at that and think,
unsubscribe
why
as well.
I always get a couple of unsubscribes every time one of these goes out.
It's always me.
Yeah, probably. He subscribes and unsubscribes a couple of times just to wind me up.
Just to mess with the stats. I alternate for each video.
There's been a yodel scam around here. Ring the doorbell. Ring doorbell images. Call them. So what was the scam, Jax?
Probably just that. Pretending to deliver it, taking the thing, and then leaving with the package. But yeah, the Ring doorbell is always recording when someone approaches it. So
most of our parcels are delivered have a peephole in them, so they've actually torn a hole to see if it's something worth stealing or not. God.
Yeah.
I think I must have been lucky most of the time. Where did I get to? Skip stitch.
Yeah,
Okay,
shorts. There isn't a short button,
one.
unfortunately. I guess the short button is the pat on the head emoji. Yeah.
I'm not listening to you two. I'm not rising to the bait. It's a lovely day.
You haven't been rising since you were 10.
One.
You walked right under that one.
Shut up.
Oh dear. I'm just doing what you promised in the description.
See, I need to move to Belize because Dawn said I'd be a normal height there.
My son Tom will join me remotely via Discord to handle the turkey stuff and generally wind me up.
It does say that.
Would be letting people down if I didn't.
I was just speaking my truth.
Yeah.
So it's so clever how this pattern shapes itself. You can see that chicken's head coming out now. Look at that. Like good.
I'm sure I've made bread dough that's very small. Have you tried leaving yourself in a warm place for half an hour?
Yes, it doesn't work because I'll
Cover
stay
yourself
cold.
in a bowl.
Yeah. They were taking a photo of the parcel on the doorstep, then stealing the parcel. Don't laugh. Don't say Tom and then laugh at him, Andy. You just make him worse. I'm making a chicken, Hayley. I think the pattern. This is from a pattern by. What did I say it was called? I said it earlier on. I managed to remember it. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's actually written on here in a minute. I'll try not to show all of the pattern because I shouldn't really. There we go. The Knitting Tree. I did say it earlier on. The Knitting Tree in LA. There's the and I have to say, if you get the pattern, this is the crochet version. They're doing a knit version as well. I would say it's worth watching their video that they do first. It's quite an entertaining little video. While there's two of them, one demonstrating and one learning, and so she's asking the questions you'd ask if you were learning, which is quite good. And the person who's teaching her is showing, and then they speed through a couple of bits, and while you can see they're chatting away, and they put chicken noises over the top when they're chatting, which is quite amusing. But yeah, they do kind of show you, they run through in that video how you start with the tail, how you do this tail bit, because it's all in one bit. This has all been done in one piece. There's no little bits to stitch together, which is brilliant. But they give you a few tips about following the pattern, and I found that really useful. And it's not a free pattern. It costs £6 actually, so it's on the steep side for the pattern. But I just think it's a really nice pattern, and I was happy to do it. But... and I think I'll be doing more than packages. One of these. Yeah. Don't say packages. See, I know that. I know the trigger words now.
People complain about small packages.
It's a really good video. Just to just. You can tell by looking at the video if you like doing the pattern or not, I think. Yeah. Where did I get to? go.
Oh, I was just saying they had a hen like that. That was an egg warmer for boiled eggs.
Ah, wait, was it in quite a small size then? Or for big? Or...
I suppose you could modify it to be an egg warmer or a tea cosy.
See, I did think you could do it in all different sizes just by using different thicknesses of wool and different size hooks, as well. But I love how, it's the way it's kind of engineered to create a curve on different planes, as it were, as you go along. I just think it's really nicely thought out pattern. So I thought it was worth the money.
You can't call people Totty anymore, Granny Sue. That's sexist.
Hang on, let's have a look. Is it just? Yeah, it is just stuffed shorts. But yeah, you could make it into. Actually, you could adapt it to be like a tea cozy or something. Couldn't you? It could be quite fun. Yeah. If I did another piece instead of just stitching it up, and because it has an extra piece that makes like the tummy or the breast of the chicken. If I knitted a piece inside, like a hat shape inside, and just stuffed it as a case, if you like, with a space in the middle, that would make a little cosy, wouldn't it? That could be quite cute.
I mean, if you're going to put eggs in it, I know where you should put the opening for the eggs to go in and out. Make it realistic.
Right, let me look. Totty. I see, that's why you're getting Totty from.
Yes.
Oh. Hey, Jenny. Nice to see you for a little while. Yeah, you're going to be called Totty for a little while now.
Yeah. Chicken hat, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these emotional support things could be hats.
Yeah. The jellyfish, definitely. We talked about that last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Anybody that hasn't seen, the poll that you see there is for whether or not to split these guys up for the giveaway next time. For the giveaway on the Saturday Arty Farty Party. It's the 5th of April. It's not next Saturday, is it?
No, it's the one 2 Saturdays from...
Yeah. Do I split them up or do I send them out as twins? I kind of want to keep them together, but I don't know, at least 2 people then would have a chance of winning them. And actually, it's now 57%. So, saying no, don't split them up. So, it's not that decisive, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
That is so true. Sure, she can never live it down.
Yeah. It's like making a mistake on the first day of school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nickname for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I think we've talked about nicknames before, haven't we?
Yeah.
The only nickname I ever remember, I know Gran used to sometimes call me Fanny Annie. But the only nickname I remember getting at school, to be honest, I don't think I connected with people enough at school to even get a nickname. And we changed schools a lot and we moved a lot. And yeah.
For people to refer to you by a nickname, they have to refer to you at all, which was not my experience.
But I do remember at primary school, because our surname, part of our surname was Kincaid. It was a double-barreled name. The second part was... So having a double-barreled name at school is never guaranteed to make you pop. In those days...
Immediate target.
It's supposed to mean you're posh, and we so weren't posh, and we went to, like, not posh schools. So that was already, you know. But the second part of the name was Kincaid, and it was the 60s. So I remember getting called Kinky Boots. And then... when Mum got together with my brother's dad, his surname was Wellington.
Even worse, yeah.
Can you see where we're going here?
Yeah. Kids are creative and evil.
Yeah. It's quite funny though, really, but yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I can remember being asked when we started yet another new school. I can remember there being sort of some discussion about what name were we going to go by. Can you remember that, Mandy? Because Mum by this now had she was going by a different name. And I think to please Mum, I just said, oh, well, I'll be the same as Mum. And that's why we went to Wellington, just for a short time. Yeah. Funny, isn't it? I've got so many different names.
Ginger nut, yeah.
I've had so many different names in my life. When I started my last job, because I'd been in the NHS for some years anyway, but at my last job, when I started working for this hospital trust, I had to go through the whole, what's it called, CRB check? What is it called? The check you have to have. And they want to know any previous names you've had. I had to give like half a dozen different names. Not that I've ever done anything dishonest. It's just that one way and another, through no fault of my own.
She's known to the police. She has many aliases.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? Fanny Adams, that's another one as well, yeah. Kinky wellies. Well, it just went from kinky boots to Wellington boots. So, yeah.
And as for the ginger nut thing, it's funny and, in a way a bit sad how it's just remained sort of socially acceptable to bully red-headed people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just fine, apparently. What would be seen as racism if it were anything else? It's just
if it wasn't hair colour, if
fine.
it was skin colour, you wouldn't dream of it. What? It's funny, isn't it, when you say it like that? And eye colour isn't a thing either, is it? So I don't know. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Why is that okay?
Yeah, it's true. Oops.
Bullied for being tall? Well, that's certainly not your experience, is it?
I was bullied for being short. And flat-chested.
That's just me, though, wasn't it? Bullying you for being
and
short.
having the one eyebrow.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't get any of the good bits of puberty, put it that way.
Bullied for having a high forehead. Nice.
Seriously, who's saying that? Seriously, and it's awful what kids will take the mickey out of.
I mean, now I've got like a 12 head. It goes all the way around to the back. I'm nearly done with this beak. That's that one done. Bit of a bright colour. I haven't got any plain red wool. I did think I could have taken a bit of this off if I had kind of enough of it to do the comb and the wattle. So she's going to have a magenta comb and waffle. Wattle. I think they're called wattles, aren't they? Yeah.
My son's roommate at uni made a low-effort Halloween costume, tied 2 loaves of bread around his neck, said he was the gingerbread man. Do you know, one of the best low-effort costumes I ever saw was my older son, not Tom, Richard, and what's that? What's the programme, Tom, that has tails and no tails? What's that called?
League of Gentlemen?
League of Gentlemen. Anybody, I don't know if it's known outside of the UK, but it's a bit of a quirky comedy series, which we all loved, called League of Gentlemen. And all Richard did for this was he got one elastic band and put it up under his nose, like this, and the other one, where did the other one go? Did the other one go? Oh, I can't remember. It was 2 elastic bands wrapped around his face, and he turned around and he just had like a tweedy suit on or something. And I thought, well, that's not a very exciting costume. And then he turned around and I saw his face. I fell about laughing. It was blooming brilliant. Yeah, like I say,
we were easily amused in those days.
One of the best low-effort costumes ever.
League of Gentlemen hasn't aged well.
Hasn't it? I haven't watched it for years, so... What, in that it's sort of inappropriate now, or...?
It's not even hugely inappropriate so much as just... I don't quite know why we found it so funny.
Oh, really? Oh, because I always loved it.
Watch it again sometime, because
it might not last long.
You might also be disappointed.
Yeah.
There are bits of it that are still funny, but bits of it just feel... Ugh.
Oh. Did that last little bit wrong.
Crystal tips, I mean, there's worse than that, I guess.
What have I done now? I've got to do
Yeah, I think my level of boldness is beyond a wide parting.
Yeah. 16-inch tail, that'll do.
Yeah, Little Britain aged even worse.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very... no.
Again, there are a couple of funny bits, but boy, are they few and far between.
Yeah.
But then that just wasn't as good at the time either.
Okay, that's that bit. What's next? Yeah.
Dawn was bullied for practicing to be a serial killer.
What?
Did you get your revenge on them?
Local shop for local people. Somebody's seen it then. Nothing for you here. This is the toilet into which we do not pass solids.
Yeah, Red Dwarf is one that has aged...
I didn't enjoy that when I watched it again years later. I wasn't so sure about it.
With Red Dwarf, there were some series that were never good. The series varied so much in quality to start with, and they've aged accordingly. Some of them have aged like milk.
Yeah. Another one that they're not all so good is... Oh, I can't remember anything today.
Blackadder?
Yes, you knew I was going to say that. Oh, thank God you can read my mind.
It's lucky, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can read it like a pamphlet.
I still love most of the Blackadder, but there was one season
Series
that I didn't
1
enjoy.
wasn't very good.
Yeah. You might never have got past that into watching the others.
Yeah.
And the best one, I think, was the last one of all. If I had to choose one.
Oh, Blackadder Goes Forth, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the ending.
Yeah, well,
Very sad.
we can still watch that, can't we? Until we both...
Oh, yeah.
We both get something in our eye when we're watching that.
I'm scared, sir. Yeah,
aged like milk. It's a good expression, that. Hovered in the air in much in the way a brick doesn't. Was that thing from... Oh, for Pete's sake!
Hitchhiker's Guide, yeah.
Hitchhiker's
the
Guide.
Ships hung in the air in much the same way that bricks don't.
Yeah.
There's so many good quotes from Douglas Adams.
On the buses, I don't think I could bear to watch that now. Yeah, so many. I don't know if it's because I discovered them both at the same time, but I associate him with, or watching that with also the Terry Pratchett books. And I don't think it was quite the same time, because I think we were watching... I didn't get to read the Terry Pratchett books until Richard brought them home from school years later. And then I read them as well. Yeah. I've still got one of them downstairs to read. A Thief of Time. I think I have read it, but I've spotted that it's a hardback in a charity shop.
Books.
Yeah, borrow that one if you want. I've got it in a charity shop.
I think I've got a lot of them available on my Kindle account.
Probably be a good one for me to look up and see if they've got them on Audible. As long as it's a nice reading voice, I would enjoy having them read to me.
Yeah.
Love Thy Neighbour. God, it's awful, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah. Friday Night Dinner, very good.
Yeah, I like that. Another bit slightly weird one, isn't it? Mighty Boosh. Yeah.
There's another one with very varying series.
Right. Yeah. Right, let's do this Magenta Wattle.
Peep Show was good, yeah.
Loved Peep Show. I was watching a bit of that the other day. You get a lot of clips on YouTube, don't you? That's one that you see a lot.
I was watching a parody of it, Peep Show in 2025. It was quite good. I'll see if I can find it and put it in the live stream follow along. Oh,
look how that thread looks, that yarn looks next to that hook. What a lovely... Oh, actually...
Fantastic camera.
Actually makes my mouth water. Yeah. I tell you what, the colour-wise, it's pretty spot on now.
Yeah.
Chain 11, okay. You should maybe learn the foundation chain method, Tom, if your chain is all funny when you start.
No, I'm never going to bother crocheting again, so it doesn't matter. Black Books is excellent, yes.
Yeah.
When I moved to London, that's all I had to watch. Because I moved up and all my stuff was still in Cornwall to start with. So I had no books, no DVD, nothing at all. So I bought a laptop and I got a box set of Black Books and the autobiography of Richard Pryor.
Strange mixture.
Well, yeah, they both seemed interesting.
Yeah.
And they were. I didn't have an internet connection or anything set up, so yeah, that was the only entertainment I had until everything was set up. And Black Books is amazing.
Yeah. It's funny how some comedy things do, like 40 Towers will still make me laugh. All the old Monty Pythons I still enjoy, but some just don't. Some
things just, yeah. I guess they are a product of their time and will never be funny again.
Bill Bailey and his little book of... I love watching, but I don't always enjoy kind of musical comedy things as such, but I like what Bill Bailey does on a keyboard. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And also, who's the Australian guy that we liked? Tim
Minchin.
Tim Minchin is funny. Yeah.
I knew he was about to be mentioned.
I can imagine Ant and Dec as the Likely Lads. That would be good casting.
I tried not to imagine Ant and Dec if at all possible. A bit of Fry and Laurie, another always good show.
Jeeves and Wooster.
Yes, excellent.
Enjoy that. Yeah.
Dad's Army Never Ages. Yep, it's always exactly as terrible as it was to start with.
But that isn't terrible in the way that, like, another kind of army one, wartime kind of one, sort of. I think it's more national service. Is it? But anyway, it ain't our fault, Mum. Hate that. Didn't even like it then. Certainly don't like it now. But Dad's Army.
Dad's Army is far better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the trouble.
A lot of older British comedy is casually racist. Yeah.
Racist, and I think it means sexist, not exist, probably. Yeah. Yeah, racist and sexist and just not really very funny. And has to give you like speeded up music and a slide whistle to tell you it's meant to be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeeves and Wooster was so excellently... The casting was just brilliant. Yeah.
They work so well. The chemistry between the two main characters is good. The music is brilliant. The fact that it showcases the fact that What's-His-Face can... Hugh Laurie can play the piano so well is great.
It's funny watching Americans react to things like Jeeves and Wooster and a bit of Fry and Laurie, because obviously they only know Hugh Laurie as House.
Yeah, which is such a different character. Because I think some
an American grumpy.
Yeah. I did read that some Americans didn't even realise that he wasn't American, so he must be doing the accent really well. Oh, look, I've got a different kind of stitch now. Half double crochet. I think that's what I would call half treble crochet.
I wish we spoke like doing Jeeves and Wooster. What ho, Jax?
You speak more towards that than I do.
Well, yeah. It's just because I'm not... maybe it's because you're a Londoner. House was very good, yeah. And Hugh Laurie nailed the accent so much that a lot of Americans don't realise he's not American.
Yeah.
Everyone speaking like Matt Berry would be... Yeah. Unfortunately, only Matt Berry can speak like that.
What We Do in the Shadows is another favourite at the moment, isn't it?
Yes, that is excellent.
Again, I think... not everybody's cup of tea, maybe. It's slightly
definitely not John's.
Off the wall, isn't it? Yeah, he did not enjoy it.
Yeah. You see, Benny Hill was never my cup of tea.
No. That's one that definitely needs the speeded up music and the slide whistle to tell you it's meant to be funny.
All it needs is to be turned off.
Yeah,
Yeah, What We Do in the Shadows is very good. That's the one with the funny music. Yes, Schultz. Yes, it is.
But everybody runs around very fast. Stupid. It's not funny at all.
No.
Don't understand why they're saying this that way. Okay, well, we'll go with it then.
Yeah, you've
see how we
learned
get
to go
on.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the film, What We Do in the Shadows. And didn't that come before the series as well? I don't remember. But Sharon's got to go. See you, Sharon.
Bye, Sharon.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye. See you next week. A series of... What's WWDITS?
What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yes. I didn't know there was a film. I've watched the film.
Yeah, it came before the series.
Ah.
Luckily, the series kind of stands alone pretty effectively.
I could kind of see...
Mockumentary, yeah, makes sense.
I can kind of see what Jax is saying about Mr. Bean. I can only watch it in small doses. I can't watch that for a long time.
Yeah.
Whereas What We Do in the Shadows, I'll just keep binging through it and have to stop myself. Oh, Flight of the Concorde. Love that.
Oh, fantastic, yes.
Yep, definitely a fave. They're New Zealand, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking of Mr. Bean, which has travelled very well, surprisingly, Keeping Up Appearances also travelled very well.
Yes.
And was funny.
Yeah, and I would have thought that was very English. Maybe that's why people like it.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because you can see why Mr. Bean would travel well, because, you know, the whole language barrier thing being removed. But it's surprising. Yeah, it's a lot of very English hang-ups, and, I don't know. Strange.
Not sure what they're meaning here.
Alison loved Frank Spencer. Some mothers do have them.
Oh,
okay.
Oh no, got to beg to differ
Not
on that one.
you
Sorry,
on that one.
no.
Yeah.
Betty. No.
No.
Oh. I think he had that same beret that Benny Hill used to use as well.
I shared it.
Oh, Ghosts. Yeah, I enjoyed that as well. Yeah. Ab Fab. Yep, I could still watch that.
Ab Fab, yeah.
Yeah, I think the two of them together were brilliant. And then I forgot what her mum. Oh, what's the actress called who played her mum? Oh, we all know her. And Safi. I thought they all worked together really well.
I'll tell you what, though, Ab Fab, it changed in my head. As an adult, I noticed more and more how annoying Safi was.
Yeah, just
horrible, spoiled
annoying,
little brat.
holier-than-thou teenager. Yeah. Who did she think she was?
Just so ungrateful. Like, okay, sure, her mother was annoying and not perfect, but come on, she was pretty spoiled.
I think she was
annoying.
A bit woke in the days before we had the word woke.
Yeah. As a kid, that passed me by, but as an adult, it's like, shut up, Safi.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is what they mean. This is the first time I've been stuck understanding what they mean in this pattern.
And he's talking about your grandpa loving the Goonies.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and Tony Hancock was one of his favourites. Tony Hancock was one of the first that I'm aware of comedians who were brilliant comedians, iconic comedians that suffered with huge depression. Yeah. And,
Tell you what, while we're talking of old comics, Spike Milligan, often thought of as a very influential, funny
I find
person,
him a bit manic and
a lot
stuff.
of the stuff was really quite...
could be quite racist.
Yeah.
And not
really,
very funny.
really
I was one of those
way,
people I felt like I should like it because people did, but I was never that...
Yeah.
I was never bothered about Peter Sellers and the whole Pink Panther thing either. That left me a bit cold. It's funny, it's all very personal. I definitely could watch some of that stuff as well, Dawn. Some of the comic type things. There was one that was they were like superheroes. Was it just called Heroes? I liked that.
Yeah.
Chick flicks, I'm a bit no.
Of course, your favourite comedian of all time is probably Jim Davidson, isn't it?
Oh, God, he's awful, isn't he? Jim Davidson and Bernard Manning. Oh, my God, no, thank you.
What a double act they would be.
They would be like, who would you least want to be stuck in a lift with, you know? Oh.
I think one of my favourite Jim Davidson things, and not in a good way, is when he was presenting Big Break, and one of the contestants was in a wheelchair, and he told her not to get up or not to don't stand up as she came on. It's like, Jim, mate, no. Even when you made that joke, that wasn't okay. What are you doing?
I agree with Shorts. The theme of the Pink Panther show is brilliant.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
But the show, no, didn't ever really. No.
Favourite TV themes is another good thing.
Yes.
Airwolf is one of mine.
Oh, yes. I think we included that in the Christmas quiz, didn't we? Yeah.
We did, yeah. And I made it longer than all the others because
you like it.
I'm in control and I like it.
And I recognised it but didn't even know what it was. It's very typical of the time, I think, at the 80s.
Hey, Rain.
Hello, Rain. You're like clockwork,
the stream go? Knight Rider, similarly awesome, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Schultz has been rewatching the A-Team. That is quite a theme as well.
That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, Buttercup's done. Excellent. And Bubbles has got eyeballs. Yay! Very nice.
Is it time to go back for a peek? Have you put pictures? I don't know if I'm doing this right at all. Might have to do this again. It's only got to be a wattle, though. It doesn't really matter what size or shape this turns out, this bit. If it goes funny,
really.
it doesn't matter.
We're going to have to ban Jackie, unfortunately. She never liked the A-Team.
It wouldn't have been my favourite viewing, I have to admit, at the time.
No, yeah.
Oh no, this is frustrating now. 1, 2, 3.
$6 Million Man, yes. Best thing about that, of course, is the slow motion sound effect.
That's my, you know what I mean.
Perfect.
It takes you right back.
I thought you had a soundboard there. Press play.
Yeah, I've got a button here. If I click this button, yeah.
It sounds similar to your drunken evil cackle.
It does a bit. But you know what I mean.
Having three brothers, you couldn't escape the A-Team, yeah. The Young Ones, yeah. That was a good show.
The Young. Yeah, I wonder how that would feel now watching it again. It was one of my favourite things at the time.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that the reason they had bands on it is because they had to have it counted as light entertainment rather than comedy for budgeting reasons. Which is why they had a musical number in the episodes.
That's kind of looking like it is there. Yeah.
The Young Ones themselves were horrible, but that was kind of the point, I guess.
Yeah, they were meant to be horrible, weren't they?
Although, if we're going to talk about the Young Ones, what about Bottom?
Yeah, I never got into that. I just found that just a bit too silly. That one.
They did go a bit more slapstick in that,
very
didn't they?
Manic and, a lot of slapstick, a lot of physical comedy, which I didn't...
There were some very funny bits, for sure.
Look at the poll, 51%. That's not helping me at all, guys. No. So half of you want me to split the twins.
It sounds like some kind of euphemism.
Yeah, do I split the twins or... Oh.
His clothes always shrunk afterwards. Yeah, convenient that, isn't it? See, I like Rick Mail, but he did go into manic stuff quite often.
Yeah. I think that's my wattle. It doesn't. It looks like it looks in the picture, but at the moment I can't see how it's gonna.
Kung Fu was great. I don't think I saw Kung Fu. Oh, what about Thunderbirds and all the various other puppet shows of that kind?
Thunderbirds, oh, go! Magenta wattle. I've got some weaving in to do with those ends. Oh, look, that'll be her... See, I might elaborate on this a bit and give her a bigger, fatter wattle, because I think that's a bit skinny.
Jan liked the Jetsons. You said you hadn't seen the Jetsons. Before I was talking about electric cars making the Jetsons spaceship noise.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all. That doesn't even ring a bell with me, so...
Stingray, good, yeah.
Stingray! No, I've got two mixed up together now, haven't I? That was Thunderbirds.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Wombles!
Yeah.
Wombles of Wimbledon, come on our way. There weren't any such thing as magpie wombles then, though, Tori. I loved the wombles. I loved the whole idea of the wombles. And I tell you what, they
basically are a womble.
They should bring them back now to promote the idea of reusing things. Because they were doing that in the days before we were really worrying, or most of the world, except for me, weren't really worrying about... I got taken a mick out of at school because I was worried about the environment and stuff. But mostly... And
all the other reasons.
They didn't think about that at all.
No. And now you do that and you're still a small furry creature that...
But the whole thing
gathers
about...
bits of old tat.
Part of the song goes, making good use of the things that they find. I mean, that would be a brilliant promotional thing now, wouldn't it? To encourage not just kids, but people generally to...
And they had very sensible names.
Which, of course, is why Tori's got the magpie womble. a bit of magpie and a bit of womble. Describes most of us to a T.
Magic Roundabout and the Clangers both seem like they were the result of drugs, let's be honest.
Do you know, we could do a quiz one day where I'll just hum the theme tune. We'll see if anybody can guess. I don't know Fireball XL5. That sounds like a boy one. Oh, the Clangers. Bagpuss. Bagpuss really was I was a bit old to be watching Bagpuss by the time it came along, to be fair. I've always felt like it was a kids' programme I shouldn't really be watching, but I was enough of a kid to still watch it, kind of thing.
Ooh, Rain's put a picture of Buttercup up.
Should we have a quick look? Stop looking at my chicken for a minute.
You've definitely got Buttercup's personality there.
Oh, look. Oh. Love her. Those eyes are fab. So whose eyes are those going to be that are on the right there, the blue ones?
It's Bubbles.
Bubbles. Why do you know that, Tom?
Because I've seen the Powerpuff Girls, and it says in the message where the...
I didn't read the message before I clicked the picture. I just look at the pretty pictures. Buttercup done. Ignore the pins in her eyeballs.
Yeah.
On Bubbles' eyes. Oh, look. And Dawn's come on with the colouring. Let's have a look. This is colouring. You were talking about this in the Discord, Dawn, weren't you? Is this a pre-printed colouring book, or is this your drawing? Because that is very much, that looks like your style, actually. So I wonder if that is Dawn's own drawing.
The vote is 50-50 now. You have to take the advice that Shorts gave you.
What did Shorts
one
tell
of the
me?
Bunnies in half, send 1.5 to one person and half a bunny to another.
Oh, that has not helped me the least bit.
No.
Oh, that's interesting. Eric Thompson of Roundabout fame was Emma Thompson's dad. Oh, how interesting. He probably was about the right age to be a bit druggy then.
Ooh, talking of kids' TV
and
I've
just left that up and forgotten
to... Thomas the Tank Engine's theme tune.
Oh, yeah.
Is...
I can't recall it in my head now.
More complex than it needs to be. But it's very good. Yeah, that's the
one. Yeah. You would have got it from that, wouldn't you?
Fantastic.
Yeah, love the Moomins. Love the illustration of the Moomins.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3. Toby Jansen. 4, 5.
There was a cartoon in the 80s that I don't remember actually watching. Might not have been available here.
12,
called Mask. That has the most 80s theme tune of any theme tune ever.
17.
But it's fantastic.
See, we can't get away with, because of copyright things, we can't get away with playing theme tunes in here and making a quiz out of it, but I could hum them.
We can put links to them in the live stream follow along, let people watch them on their own.
But that wouldn't make a quiz out of it, would it? Oh, I've just realised how starving I am. That I had Moomin teas, which Thornius sent in a package of Finland Foods.
Yes.
And I really got into the Moomin teas. Lovely. They all had flavours like wild strawberry was one. And I'll tell you what, that didn't just taste like vaguely fruity or vaguely strawberryish. It was that specifically wild strawberry taste, which it's quite a distinctive taste. But it was really nice. One was kind of lemony, one was vanilla. They all had sweet names and nice illustrations on them. Yeah. And the twist, that rings a bell.
It's
Georgia. Hi, Georgia.
The lyrics.
Did you?
Yeah, the lighthouse. That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, hi, Cocoa Plops.
How you doing, Cocoa Plops? Right, double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, before I do that, hang on. Counts as first double crochet. Okay. I'm going to do the members thing. We're just going to I must do that in a minute. Let me just do this. Oh, this is Mask. I don't remember that. It's probably
I don't think I ever saw it back in the day, but it has a very 80s theme tune.
Yeah. As 80s as Airwolf?
Yeah, if not more.
Wow, that's quite saying something.
Yeah. I'm
gonna do the members shout out now. Before I forget, because last time I left it to the very last minute and I don't want to do that this time. So this is my regular, I'm gonna do it now. This is my regular huge thank you shout out to my lovely channel members. There we go. It's so slow to start. I always think I've clicked the wrong thing and done something wrong or left the list empty or something. So 39 channel members now, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'd just like to say thank you at some point during all my videos now. And it's really nice to see, you can see their membership badges next to some people's names. Oh, do the thing that Zoe discovered. Somebody do the thing that one of the members, do the thing that Zoe discovered, that you can make your message go green. Cow and chicken.
You can do a highlighted message. Cow and chicken was good, yeah. Danger Mouse, excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, so where you see people using the custom emojis, and I'm hoping one of them is going to do a big highlighted message in a minute. I can't remember how Zoe said you do it.
I think you have to press the show your support dollar thingy, and then it lets you do a highlighted message in there. Oh, you can only do it once a month.
Oh, really? Once a month? Blimey, that's a bit tight, isn't it? Oh. Well, that's not very exciting if you can only do it once a month. But there are some other perks as well. So if anybody's interested in joining, there is a join button that tells you all about it. But that's all I'm going to say for now. I'm not going to waffle on about it too long. I can't believe that. I know, it's hard to imagine. I can't believe they only let you do that once a month. Trouble is, some of it we've got no control over. It's like, hang on, wrong thing. Yeah. It's like it's all YouTube's control. Like the membership badge, we worked it out so you get a new piece of, each month gets a new piece of pie, but then you get to 6 months and they won't let you change it again till a year. which is like, so we're going to change that, aren't we? We're going to speed it up so that you get a couple of pieces of pie every month or something. So it, and we'll probably change that. They'll only let us have so many custom emojis. So we're at 39 now, and we're not allowed another custom emoji until 40 members. But what we can do is take one that doesn't get used much down and put a new one in if we decide there's another custom emoji we fancy doing. Oh yeah, I looked at the gifting membership thing. It all looks a bit complicated. Like you can gift a membership, but the person can only accept it if they've registered to accept it or something. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. It all looks a bit complicated.
Yeah, and you can't like gift a membership to a specific person as a normal user, because you gift memberships to the channel and they'll get given out at random to people who have said they're going to accept. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I think that's all a bit. I don't know. I don't understand it all yet. We've not long started doing it, but anyway, huge thank you to everybody. I just want to make sure, because last time I left that to the last minute. I think a magenta comb and wattle is an excellent idea, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna. Yeah. Because it's like, you don't get rainbow striped chickens either, do you? So it's not got to be realistic. When you look at their video, they show some of the chickens around the shop. They've got like, their whole shop has got like, there's chickens everywhere, and they vary. They haven't got a big picture of them here. But there's some quite sort of natural colour ones like that, and some really leery ones, and some people make little hats and shawls for them and things. Really cute.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't see any that had like feet, because I'd be tempted to put little feet on them. Well, little legs but big feet or something. Yeah. So, oh look, that's what it does.
No,
thank you, Tom.
We need to. Well, I say we. I need to make it do the little announcement thingy if someone gifts a thing as well.
So you've just gifted
Apparently that's separate.
A membership, but you don't get to choose who gets it.
No. I just gift one membership to the channel and it shows
so Mrs. Buzz
Linda at random.
No, it says Mrs. Linda's been a member for 2 months. It's Mrs. Buzz who got the... So Mrs. Buzz, you're an honorary member for a month. You just get that just for a month, isn't it?
What is the Linda thing, though? Because it's not like a highlighted message. There's not a message there.
I think it is. I think that's what they were doing the other day, isn't it?
Maybe, but
yeah.
You're able to put a message in it, which this doesn't have.
Yeah, but it's just going, hi, I've been a member for 2 months. So yeah, we want to see those pies. We don't want to wait a year to see people's pies fill up, do we? So we're going to change the membership badges again so that we can complete the rainbow a bit earlier, and then if people do
it'll be 5 years for it to be complete at the moment.
Yeah, that's stupid, isn't it? Yeah. And then we've got them going, like, we put a gold star in the centre after that, but I'd like to see that a lot sooner than when.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mrs. Buzz, you'll now see, you can make the most of it. You can use the custom emojis now that you see people using. So like the cat fart and the pile of waffles, the cake.
I thought your first example is the cat fart.
Well, it's the one that gets used more often than anything else. The naughty set, all of those custom emojis you can use now. And you'll see members only posts and polls, and there'll be a members first video going out tonight, actually, so you can watch that before I turn the ads on as well. What else? Oh yeah,
I believe the gift membership does only last for a single month. But,
I think it must be, yeah. And you can. I've just started doing a discount code. I'll put a new one out each month that gives you basically 100% off any digital products in my Gumroad. I mean, to be fair, at the moment, nearly all the digital products in my Gumroad are free, because I just put the patterns and things out free. But the seagull one wasn't, so that at the moment that's the only one. But I'm going to do at least one each month. And
yeah, we're going to start making more
patterns and things, and
yeah,
so those will all be free. So if you fancied the seagull pattern and didn't get it, Mrs. Buzz, you can get that for free now.
Yeah. And once we start doing the merch thing, we might do discount codes for members on
for that
the
as
merch
well.
store.
Yeah.
We can't make it 100% on that because they charge a base thing for it, and
yeah, they won't let you go under. So basically, it's us sending the stuff for them really, and them giving us a little.
Yeah, we basically make almost no money out of it.
We took it down as far as we could really, but yeah.
Yeah, the poll is now exactly 50-50.
Yeah, Linda's saying it's because we didn't put a message on. And Jats is saying that's what she got last week.
Yeah, it just confusing because it came up at exactly the same time as the gift membership thing went through.
120% discount. Well, I just wanted to be able to say it's like they're basically free to members. That's the only way I could find to do it, really. So luckily Gumroad allowed me to just create a discount code. So yeah. So we're thinking of new things all the time. Another couple of ideas in the pipeline, and if any of the members think of any other things they'd like to see as little perks, just give me a shout.
Yeah, if you find yourself thinking, oh, I'm a member and I don't get to
whatever
X, let us know what that is, and we'll say, ha, tough.
Yeah. I should have done this one on my own. I think, 'cause this is a bit more. That's the first one.
Need more
Don't I do one of
concentration.
those? No. So treble. This is American term. So treble is what I would call a double treble, I think. It don't matter. It's just the comb. If it comes out all weird, it'll just look cute. That'll be fine.
Yeah. You're just giving it personality.
Yeah.
Or chickenality, I guess.
Yeah. Did I mention last week that I had the new? Was it only last week? I just got the air fryer and the microwave.
Yeah.
Getting on very well with those.
Yeah, she hasn't burned the house down yet.
Can't imagine being without them. Now I've learnt to, because the air fryer's a double one.
Sprouts, though.
Yeah, it's because we both forgot about them, though. It's different.
Well, we stood right there looking at it.
Yeah, I didn't do that on my own either, did I? Yeah.
How do you become a member? Well,
there's a join button.
Yeah, depending on what device you're using, there should be a join button under the video. There may or may not be.
If it isn't there, maybe somebody is watching on a phone can. Triple trouble, that's about what it is, Shorts. I've already lost myself, actually. Yeah, the join button will just bring up a window that tells you about it. That won't kind of commit you to anything. It just, And not to be confused with subscribing. Subscribing is still free. Everything else is still going to be free. Discord and Facebook and all that stuff. This is separate. This is channel membership. So yes, early days. We've only been doing it for a couple of months, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confusing myself here. That counts as a first. Oh, they're all supposed to go in the same chain, you see. I did say, didn't I? It's all right as long as you read it and do what they say, not what you think they're going to say.
Yeah.
And then...
There we go. There's a link there for anyone whose device doesn't show them a join button and they really want to join. For whatever reason. I can't imagine why you'd want to.
I can't imagine why, really.
Oh, yeah. That link should take you to the join thing. It would, of course, also take you away from what you're watching right now. But
yeah, you could have a look after the stream. Just check it out and see what you think. I don't want to,
Yeah.
I don't want to be pushy about it. I don't want to be pushy about it, but I do want to show my appreciation.
Place, to be honest. Don't know what's wrong with it.
I can't do this.
What you supporting this little hobbit for?
Skip one. Skip that one. Single crochet. Doing this comb is the most complicated bit of this pattern so far. The next one. Skip 2.
Oh, that's frustrating,
1,
Dawn, yeah.
2.
Hey, Elizabeth.
1, 2.
The Hobbit will be...
Hey!
She's trying to...
Right the life
she's
out
trying
of
to count to 3.
me. Checked.
Fantastic. B, thanks for joining.
Thank you, B. That's really kind of you, but
Much
you nearly
appreciated.
killed me.
I do this every week when I ring her doorbell multiple times.
I'm sure B told me before that she tried to do that and couldn't. Obviously, you've managed it now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Founding Fartists. But also, like, the name has changed because we were calling them Budding Fartists because the original intention was to have 3 tiers and go like Budding Fartist, Fart Critic, Master Fartist. And then I was calling everybody my Founding Fartists because they're the first ones. Oh, look, it's swinging towards yes now.
Oh,
And,
hi, Susie.
and then and I lost my thread now. Then we thought, let's just keep it simple and just keep it the 1 tier, and all the perks that we can think of, all the sort of the fun ideas that we've got, we'll just do them for everybody rather than, you know. So it's just 1 tier now. So I'm going to change the name as I go along. So at the moment they're called Founding Fartists, but next month they might be called Fart Critics. And any other names I can think of, so that's all right, B. Doesn't take much these days. Hey, Susie,
She's very easy to surprise.
Susie, are you working and lurking as well? I know B's working and lurking. Worker lurker. And Liz.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we've got a new emoji to come up with now, haven't we?
Yes, we can do a new
Now that
emoji.
B's joined.
Yeah, yes. Look at that. It's swung towards yes for the... Oh, so anybody who's just joined, the poll that you see in the chat is whether or not I split the twins up when I give them away at the April Arty Farty party. Do we send them out together or do we split them up? I've decided, I think with the faces thing, I'm going to do as Deb suggested, and whoever wins them can let me know if they'd like to put their own stamp on them and embroider the faces, or leave them faceless, which, because I'm a bit odd, might be my choice. Or I can make a face on them before I send them out. But yeah, the poll is whether or not I split the twins up.
Yeah.
Tom.
Well, she's either chanting my name because I'm amazing, or very much suggesting that we have a Tom emoji as the next thing.
Oh yeah, we could have you having your beard punched off. It could be the equivalent to the head pat one. And every time somebody uses that emoji, I get to punch your beard off.
Is it because I'm not being very nice to you, actually?
Actually, not being very nice to me. Oh. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Do you think that's something strange about us, Rain? I've taken all those faces off those Barbie dolls as well. I like them much better now. I like them much better without faces.
Creepy.
Do you know, I'm going to have to start this comb again. I've completely lost myself here. Look, what?
Well, you've got just under half an hour to finish it, so...
If I just sat there doing this by myself, it'd be fine. It's just that you do need this bit. You can see you've got to keep track and count carefully. It's not a difficult pattern at all. I don't want to give that impression, but you do need to follow it. I could try it once more, and after that I'll give up and do the tummy one. Should I give up and do the tummy one anyway? Yeah, I'll just... Yeah. The wattle has come out exactly as it looks in the picture, but I just think it's not fat enough, so I'm going to add into that and make it a bit more bulbous, because I just think that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back to...
Do you need some spare fingers?
Yes, always need spare fingers and extra time.
Well, you got a garden, grow some.
Ding-a-ling, Tom Beard. Ding-a-ling! Oh, I think a bell beard. A beard with bells on. Yeah, like he had at Christmas.
Well, like I said, in my case, it's more end than beard.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Shorts. I have plenty of that kind of time. Oh, yes. We'll get going on. We'll have a look at that emoji on Sunday then, probably, won't we? I say we. I mostly sit there wittering in his ear and Tom does all the work.
Yeah.
I'm quite good at coming up with the ideas. But you're quite good at coming up with the ideas as well, so I don't really need to be there at all. Okay, I'm going to make the underbelly. Shall I make it a
Thing
CD?
is, you live there, so you kind of have to be there whether you're useful
That's
or not.
true, yeah. I'm going to make it a CD underbelly. Alternate colours every 2 rows and
You're
carry up the
attach an
side.
AOL CD to it.
See, I don't need to alternate colours. What?
An AOL CD. For a CD underbelly.
Oh, well, oh, dear.
That was one slow penny drop there.
You can almost hear it clang. Single crochet in the second, chain from the hook, so they mean double crochet.
Short's got it at least. Let's face it, everyone in chat. Even John would have got
Basically
that.
everyone except me.
I'm not saying she's slow, guys, but
my head doesn't feel like it's working properly, I have to say.
yeah. Short's about to make the same joke. Excellent.
2, 1. You two quite often make the same joke, I've noticed.
That's because we're both hilarious and have spent too much time together.
You speak the same language.
It's not a pigeon, it's a chicken. An emotional support chicken.
It does look a bit like a pigeon at the moment.
It does a bit, yeah.
Let me show you a picture of how it's going to look in the end, hopefully. Hang on. This is the underbelly I'm going to do now. I'm really impressed with the pattern, I like it. There's the emotional support chicken. And that's come from the Knitting Tree in LA. It isn't a free pattern. I'll put the link in the description box afterwards. I should have thought to do it.
Yes, you should.
And I think I did put it in the live stream follow along last week after we finished last week. I'm just trying to find the bit where they there's their links. Hang on. I think they have it on Ravelry as well. And it was definitely worth watching their tutorial, making a tale of this. This is a crochet version and they do a knitting version as well.
The knitting trailer.
Yeah. Oh no, I lost myself now, haven't I? Same stitch. And the next. Okay, I can do that. Easy peasy.
Yeah, you can.
Fiddly, but easy peasy.
Exactly, Shorts. It's like a trellis, but knitted.
Yeah, crocheted.
Well, I suppose, yeah. But,
you could actually make it into a pigeon but the tail would be wrong, wouldn't it? And I'm very tempted to put comical feet on it. You could add wings to it. Like I say, people were making hats and shawls and all sorts of things.
If you give it feet, make sure it's wearing boots or something.
Yes. Yeah. Why? I think it'd be cute,
be
but
funnier
why?
than chicken feet.
It would just be funny, yeah.
Yeah.
And I do quite like the idea of putting a hat shape inside it and turning it into a wearable, wearing a chicken on the head.
That'd be a good look, going out in the cold with a chicken over your head.
It would. Years ago, I'd have died rather than go out the house putting something like that on my head, but today I would just do it.
I'd rather just not go out the house.
Okay.
You see, Tori would wear that.
I can see you wearing it, Tori.
The colours definitely work.
Yeah. Stitch.
Oh yeah, have you seen Tori's new rainbow glasses?
Yes, I loved your glasses, Tori. Where did you get those? They don't look like the kind of thing you'd get in Specsavers.
No.
An emotional support muff. Great idea, Debs. Chain 1, 2. Okay. 1.
Oh, from Amazon.
Ooh.
Apparently you've got your concentrating face on.
I have.
Here come the muffs.
Are the muffs out? So you know when I was talking about the custom emojis earlier, everybody?
Yeah.
Funny enough, that was the first one we made. It took about 10 minutes, that one, didn't it? And Tom hates it because you feel
it took less than 10 minutes.
We should have done a better job of it.
Probably like a minute and a half at the most.
I think maybe
it was basically a placeholder to make sure we could upload an image.
Yeah, because we were still trying to work out how it all worked.
Yeah. Maybe
when we do the new emoji this weekend, we should revamp the muff one then. Although I'm quite attached to it as it is now. I'm quite attached to my muff. Yeah, make the most of it, Debs. It's always, for us, it's exciting to see them being used, you know.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing to have to design something that is going to be seen so small. So there's absolutely no point putting too much detail because you're just not going to see it.
Yeah.
Did you notice the silence, Shorts? Are you taking a mickey by any chance?
I can't imagine Shorts ever doing that.
No.
He's such a nice man.
You do remind me of each other quite often.
Yeah. Because, like I said before, we're both very, very funny. Shorts has more hair and is taller. And Swedish, obviously.
Yeah.
His English is much better than my Swedish.
Yeah, that's for sure.
To be fair, his English is much better than a lot of English people I know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'll say the same about Pee-Pee as well.
True, yeah.
Well, look, you can see the triangle starting to happen.
I resemble that remark.
What, multicoloured muff?
No. Never mind.
Excellent timing of comment there, I thought. Master muff. Founding muff. Oh. There are other emojis are available.
No, there is only muff. I wonder if we can do animated ones.
Oh, wouldn't that be good? I don't know if you can. I'll have to look into that. Would be fun, wouldn't it? What would you have the muff do, though? Jiggle about a bit.
No, I was thinking it could go through rainbow colours or something.
It would be good if the hi Zoe, I went like that and turned it into a wave. Did you see that? It would be good if we could animate the pat or the beard punch.
Yes.
Okay, what's next? Oh, it's easy peasy now. I'm just increasing on the end stitches.
At least as of a year ago, it doesn't support animated. That's a shame.
That's a shame. Have it changed? That would be Rave Muff. Oh.
Ooh. Congratulations to Zoe, because she hit, was it 1 million views recently, Zoe?
Are you serious? That's a lot of views. Wow.
It is, isn't it?
On over all your videos since you've been going? Not on one particular, you didn't get one particular video go viral and hit, no. That
would be a lot.
Yes, that was a legendary, the Muff Party was a legend. We should make that happen, Tori. We should totally make that happen. Next get together. Oh, well done, Zoe.
Yeah, congrats.
So you're nearly at 4K. So anyone that isn't already subscribed to Zoe, her link is in the description box. As is Dawn's and Tori's KoolKookyKreatures and Susie Q and Sue Matthews. So all the sort of regular people in the chat who've got YouTube channels, I have tried to remember them all, and they should be linked in the description box. Yeah, let's see if we can get Zoe up to 4K. Tom will probably unsubscribe and subscribe again for you if he likes. He likes to do that to me.
Oh yeah, definitely. Give the muff legs so it looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that's a bit difficult with the emoji thing is having to make them work on both light and dark backgrounds.
Yeah, it's something we have to bear in mind, isn't it? It does give you the chance to trial that, doesn't it? So that's quite nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how's the daily Pokemon challenge going?
I bet they are helping you, because I'm sure that's probably a popular topic, isn't it?
Day 15.
Are you finding that doing Pokemon is kind of attracting a different section of people, do you think?
And if it's attracting kids, are they confused by the fact that you're doing Gen 1 and they don't know what this old person Pokemon nonsense is?
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
She's only doing 151 of them. It would be much more than that if she was doing more than just the first generation.
Yeah, younger ones.
They think you're not 15. Well, they're not wrong.
Right,
yep, Dave and Emily are also doing it.
Oh, brilliant. I must have a look in. I'm behind watching everybody. Got a few of Christine's to catch up on. A couple of Tories to catch up on. Dawn's. Trouble is, as we get to know more and more people, there's more and more people I'm trying to keep up with.
Yes. You don't have time to be watching all the stuff and churning out a load of waffle.
I don't exactly churn it out. Well, maybe.
That's a lot of waffle.
Oh, I'm hungry. I've started my diet again this week.
That was a mistake.
Largely cutting out fat and carbs, and struggling a bit.
You better not come here on Friday then.
I'll have to have Fridays off.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll throw away that bottle of wine that we got left, because I'm sure that wouldn't be good. So I'll just tip it all down the sink.
Don't be ridiculous. I always get a nice lunch at Tom's. Oh, we've got to have the what's everybody having for dinner conversation.
Oh, yeah. We've got to have it quick as well, because we've got less than 15 minutes left.
Oh, we're going to be having I've got mushrooms and courgettes and things, other veggies, green beans and stuff. I'm going to do like a kind of faux creamy sauce with, and John will be having tagliatelle pasta, but I'll be having a fake pasta made out of more courgettes. So,
bye, Dawn. Hope you feel better soon.
Bye, Dawn. Yeah, get well soon. Oh, bacon and egg butties. I haven't had a bacon and egg butty for so long.
Oh, I had bacon egg sandwich this morning.
Oh.
Bacon works very nicely in the air fryer.
Yeah.
Useful information to you now. You're on that diet.
Green lentil shepherd's pie. I love lentils in a veggie. I always call it gardener's pie because there's no meat in it.
Yeah.
I love that. I love lentils in almost any way. We had a lentil dal last night, which was really lovely. So nice. We both had seconds and the whole lot's gone. Normally I have enough left for the next day. But...
That is the problem with making nice food, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, I've made enough for a few days. Oh, I've eaten it all. Whoops. But
it's pretty healthy. I mean, it was just lentils and vegetables and spices, you know, bit of tomatoes. It was tomato. Oh yeah, a bit of tomato puree, but...
Homemade garlic potato salad and bacon sausage with toast.
Oh, who's having that?
Rain. So yeah, it's lucky you're not visiting because
red lentil wrap batter. Wrap batter. Oh, explain more, Mandy.
Yeah.
Oh, Mandy, I was raving the other day about I was telling Trina about it. Avanzado. When I was down in Cornwall, Mandy made it. I loved it so much. I think she made it for me about 4 times. Avocado on sourdough toast, and she would do it with like a poached egg on. Oh, God, it's making my mouth water. And on the last day, she added salmon as well. So it like made her full on. Like, God, that was lovely. Really lovely. And I've tried doing it since. I can't make it taste the same. Oh, pasties. Nom, 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 nom.
I'm going to be having toad in the hole tonight.
Homemade cheese and onion potato pasties. Oh, what? God, I'm really mouth-watering. Pork shoulder steak and cauliflower cheese. Chili. Who's having chili?
So, you know, you can just buy sourdough, right? You don't have to sell your soul. just use money.
You could buy it with normal money.
Yeah. In fact, most bakers prefer money to souls.
It's quite expensive, though. It's nice, but it is expensive, and but it's time consuming to make yourself. Like it takes days, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You just want to sell your soul.
You're churning out all the time. Keep the starter going.
You just bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Turkey breast with sweet potatoes and broccoli. That sounds healthier. I gave John sweet potato chips with his dinner last night. No, that wasn't last night, because last night was the dal. What did we have the night before? Oh, yeah, veggie burgers. So he had sweet potato chips with his. I just had more vegetables.
Because I don't really like
sweet potato chips. No, except to keep me warm when it was really cold in there. I put it on just to keep me warm, which is a bit of a shame. But
we did have to use it on Sunday, didn't we?
Have replaced arvos with smashed garden peas. Nice. Pardon?
We did have to use the oven on Sunday.
Yeah, why did we have to use it on Sunday?
Because the thing wasn't big enough to
We just didn't have enough for 3 of us
yeah.
to cook everything. Because we needed the space for the Brussels sprouts, which we then burned.
Burned.
Yes.
I blame John.
To make wraps. So are the wraps actually made with the... She said about red lentil wrap batter. So...
Yeah.
Do you make the batter to make the actual, not to fill the wraps, but to actually make the wrap itself out of red lentils? I need a recipe for that. I do make chickpea flour batter to make a wrap. I suppose it's probably similar to that. But that's chickpea flour.
Probably.
I need a recipe, Mandy.
I'm afraid you wouldn't be able to follow it. It's too complex for you.
Yeah, I do enjoy the chickpea wraps as well. Yeah. I've got to keep doing this until I've got 22 stitches, apparently. Way.
No need to blanch them first. You cut them in half, put them in raw, cover them in oil and seasonings of various kinds.
Whatever you fancy, yeah.
Yeah, they come up all nice and crispy.
You just need to toss them in a little bit of oil. It's not like,
Yeah, they don't need to be swimming in it, but the more oil you use, the better they'll be.
And we've used like za'atar and chili flakes, various herbs and spices. We've tried all sorts of things, actually.
Yeah. Important one not to forget is salt.
Yes, they do need a bit of salt. They're lovely. They just go... Some of the leaves from the outside come off as they're cooking and go like crispy. And the insides are just done to a nice nutty kind of stage. And if you don't then forget about them like we did, we just thought, well, they're nearly done. Let's leave them in for a couple more minutes. Then completely forgot and walked away. Yeah,
they shouldn't take more than about 8 minutes, probably.
I think
but definitely keep an eye on them and toss them regularly.
Yeah. I think we put them in for something stupid like 20, thinking we'd stop them if they looked done.
It wasn't as much as that, but it was certainly longer
15.
than they needed.
Yeah. Food of the devil. All the fun. Look at the fart emojis are coming out now.
Yeah.
That is all my fingers and toes. Hang on. Have I just done? Yes, I have. I've just done that one.
You've done it wrong, guys.
No, I haven't.
It's all ruined.
Everything's fine.
Thumbs down on the video.
Nothing to see here. Oh, how exciting. 40 members now.
Susie can't stand Brussels. Yeah, well...
I love them.
Yeah.
The other more unusual way I like them is if you make them into a coleslaw, just shred them really finely.
Yeah.
And add carrots and stuff. I've done it a couple of times at Christmas to use up sort of spare raw, shred them raw, but as finely as you can get them. And add in...
you do want them fine.
Yeah, add in some grated carrot like you would with normal coleslaw, and as it's Christmas, a few nuts and some sultanas is quite nice as well. Or cranberries, nice with cranberries. And then just
Brussels in a stir fry, yeah.
Mix it with a dressing the same as you would for any other coleslaw. It's really nice for a change.
Yeah. Well, the other thing, while doing these in the air fryer, if you do happen to have bacon fat, say because like me, you've just recently cooked bacon in the air fryer, that is an excellent fat to cook Brussels sprouts in.
Yes, it is actually.
Because,
well, it's a classic cooking them with cubes of bacon, isn't it, actually? Or chestnuts. Yeah. Yeah.
Delicious.
Right.
You could also just use a few sprays of a sensible oil and it would be fewer calories. But, I mean, it's Brussels sprouts. If you're going to have something that everyone thinks is gross, you might as well enjoy it.
Look at my perfect triangle. Well, it's a bit roundy at the top, but it's meant to be.
Yeah, it's perfect according to the pattern.
I've done that, and I've done the beak and the wattle, which I don't think is fat enough, so I'm gonna be elaborating on that. So I reckon I'll be finishing this off tonight, and I'll post some pics tomorrow. I've got to get ready for the new stitch kit box will be arriving soon. So I'm anxious to see what they've well, not anxious, excited to see what they're going to send me this month. Well, for next month. So I need to clear the decks. I've got some hearts on the go, getting going on my hearts, and I've got my art swap to finish. So quite a lot going on this week. You got to have one, Tori. Well, I've got enough to do a second one, so I might do that second one as a giveaway.
Well, it looks like the poll is saying you need to split the twins.
Oh.
Only just, but they have decided for you.
Oh, it's like not even 4 o'clock and I'm starving now.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go and get food as soon as we're done here because I didn't have lunch.
Actually have one of those things they say they take more calories to digest than they will give you, like celery.
Because you're so busy going, ugh.
Yeah. I can remember giving it when I baked on that sprout slaw, and even John liked that, and he hates sprouts and anything cabbagey at all, but he liked the coleslaw that I did with it.
Yeah.
And And again, we had the kids over, his grandchildren over. And I remember saying to Macy, this was years ago, she's quite little still. And these days she wouldn't even contemplate trying it. She would just go, ugh, no thanks. But I said to her, do you want to try something? She went, yeah, all right. Put some in her mouth and went, it just came out. It was so funny. But it is nice.
Nice.
Right. I need to say my goodbyes and log off, don't I? Thanks for coming, everybody. Let's come back up here.
And again, a special thanks to B for joining.
Yes. Thank you, B. Woohoo! Very exciting. Maybe, no, we already know what the next emoji is going to be. Maybe we should have a bee, a busy bee, in honour of our 40th member. Thank you. That's all I need to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye, guys. See
you next week. And then in 2 weeks, Saturday, it's the Arty Farty Party. So put that date in your diaries. And I shall be splitting the twins. We're finishing on 51%. The twins are going their separate ways. Bye.
Excellent result. Bye, guys.
Watch me straight away do this.